Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters Crew Shuffle Draft Major Leaguer Franchise Rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode we completed the regular season as the Freebooters clinched the number 1 seed in the playoffs, where we will take on the number 4 slotted Grass Eaters here in the quarterfinals of this year's playoffs. This is year number 2. Year number 1, we made it as the number 1 seed once again, and we ended up being the division champion again. So this is the second straight season we've made the playoffs as the division champ. Let's see if we can duplicate our success from year 1 and make it all the way to the finals, and this time actually get the job done and win the whole thing. So we will take on the Grass Eaters in the first round as the Sawteeth will square off with the Sirloins, another division rival matchup. On the other side, Grapplers taking on the Overdogs, 1 versus 4 there, and the 2-3 matchup is Jacks versus the defending champions, the Heaters. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the first round here as we started off. First game today, Sirloins win the Sim as they win at home against the Sawteeth 3-1. That sets up our pitching matchup here in game number 1. Oh, really? Holmes is scheduled as the number 1? Really? That does surprise me. I would have thought he was just the number 3. So he's actually gone past Danny Deals and Tom's and, oh my god, who's the other starter? Don Sutton. Really? That does surprise me. Wow. So he has gone past both of them. I guess I could see it, honestly. Honestly, I still think Danny Deals is going to start game 1 for us, and then it's going to be Sutton, and then Holmes is going to be the number 3. I mean, that's going to be what we're going to do. So, you can go ahead and set the lineup here for game 1. It's going to be Danny Deals on the mound for us. Set the lineup first, and then put him in. There we go. And we'll also rock our alternates for this, okay? Alrighty, but yes, first pitching matchup, it's going to be Danny Deals here versus the ace of the Grass Eaters, that is Tom Seaver. Both of them getting red, looking to get it started here. There's our alternate uniforms, of course. We'll have shortstop Carlton Starr lead off, followed by right fielder Ellis Burks, left fielder Mash Taters, first baseman Jason Giambi. Batting fifth is DHing today Trisha Lee. Batting 6th, the center fielder Willie Wilson. Batting 7th, third baseman Ron Say. Batting 8th, second baseman Willie Randolph. And batting 9th is the catcher Tough Lift. Go ahead and slide over to the Grass Eaters. They're going to rock their alternates as well. First time we've seen them. I'm not a big fan of them, honestly. They a lot going on there. It's really messy. But Elvis Stanley leads off at shortstop, followed by Will Clark at first. Norm Phenomena, the two-way player, will be at third base. Fred McGriff will be DHing in the 4th slot. Huffley Butler will be at second base, batting 5th. Johnny Bench behind the plate, batting 6th. Johnny Damon in center, batting 7th. Jesse Barfield in right, batting 8th. And Tig Tantrum batting 9th in left field. Let's go ahead and get it on. It looks like playoffs are going to kick off with a night game here today. All right. Let's see if we can get it done. So, as you all know, this is best of 5 in all the playoff rounds. Normally, I play best of 3s. In this series, I decided to make it best of 5s, to match with the longer season length. We're also going to make it a longer playoff series as well.
Welcome to the opening game of the conference semifinals. Grab a program, a drink, and a snackety-boo, and off we go.
All right, we're getting it on Stanley, Clark, and Phenomenal first. And as you know, if we get out to a really big lead, we will stop and we'll advance and sim to the next one, honestly. And I am open to simming some games if necessary, Danny Deals will be on the mound here for us to start the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get it on. Our young ace back at it again. Leader in there at the knees on the first pitch, 0-1. Good on side, misses 1-1. Rip it away, fouled off, 1-2. A collector active here early for Deals. Purple down in the way, taken in the dirt. 2-2 the count. Rip it in. Check swing strike three called at the letters. First punch up for deals. Nice job. Will Clark up next, the first baseman. Volatile active for him here. Seems to have our nutter been hitting this season as he hit pretty well off us. Work ball in, fouled off on the first pitch, 0-1. Taking down the way, Clark fouls it off on the other side, 0-2. A little late on it. K Collector and Tough Out now active. Better up and in, way high and inside, 1-2. Pushing up and away, off the plate outside high, 2-2. Double down and in. Chased it low, strike three. Back-to-back Ks to start the day for Danny Deals. Brings up the long reliever slash third baseman Norm Phenomena. He'll play third base today. Adding in the 3 slot for the Grass Eaters. Cutter down and in. Rope to left center field into the gap. That is going to be extra bases, as that's going to be the first hit of the day. Wilson gets it in, but it is going to be a 2-out double here, as sliding in safely is going to be the runner. He's in scoring position here for DH Fred McGriff, the first baseman. He has DHing today. However, his right-hander active. Cutter down in the way in the first pitch, taken low, ball 1. First in the middle in, rope to right center field. That is going to be down for a base hit. Wilson gets it in quickly. Runner at third will hold. Runners at the corners, 2 down. All the pressure on Huffley Buffler here, the second baseman, as he's batting in the 5th slot today. Runners at the corners here, 2 down after back-to-back 2-out hits. Dribble down in the way, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Cutter up and away, chased it off the plate outside, 0-2. Up and in, jammed him, fouled off, 0-2. Purple down and in. Hard ground up the third base line. That's the diving say into left field. That is going to be a third straight 2-out hit. Runner scores from third. It's an RBI for Buffler. 1-0 Grass Eaters. Johnny Bench up as the 2-out rally continues. RBI hero active for the 6th hitting catcher. Purple down in the way in the first pitch. Pulled foul. Almost killing the on-deck batter. 0-1. Goes up and in. Checked in on inside. Just off the plate. 1-1. Cut up and in, almost dings him in the helmet. High, 2-1 as that slips out of the hand of Deals. Work ball away. Check swing strike called on the outer third, 2-2. Cut up and away. Blooped over second. Randolph dives and snags it in the outfield grass, and that'll end the inning as he saves a run. With an RBI single there from Huffley Buffler with their 3 straight 2-out hits. Give the Grass Eaters the lead, 1-0 to the bottom of the first. Star, Burks, and Taters due up. Carlton Star leading off for us, the shortstop who struggled near the end of the year. His first pitch Slayer active here, so he'll start it off against the ace of the Grass Eaters, Tom Seaver, who has balls behind, and the Elite Four-seamer active here. Right-hander sets and fires, curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Heater down and in is low, 2-0. Fastball, but in, turned on by Star, cracked to right center field, hit pretty well, tracking back at the right fielder. Barfield makes the catch at the warning track in front of the wall, 1 down. Ellis Burks is up next, the right fielder, batting in the 2 slot today. Curveball up and in, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Curveball this time taken low, 1-1 as that's in the dirt. Fastball, but in, 1 hopper to second, backhanded by Buffler, he'll make the play, 2 down. Base is empty for left fielder Mash Taters. New team leader and league leader in home runs and RBIs in the regular season. He finished 2nd in MVP voting. Probably should have won it when he hit over 30 homers, but you know, it is what it is. Heater inside misses, ball 1. That's not who the writers chose. Heater dribbled fair. Bench picks it off the plate, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 here for the pitcher. To the second, it's 1-0. Damon, Barfield, and Tantrum. Bottom 3 in the lineup due up. Center fielder Johnny Damon leading off the second here, batting 7th. Goes down in the way in the first pitch. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Cutter down and in. Check swing low and inside, 1-1. Work ball up and in. Old foul, 1-2. Ball up and away. Off the plate, 2-2. Force him down and away. number to third as it's chased below the knees. Say charges in, makes the play to first, one down. Next up, right fielder Jesse Barfield. He's batting in the 8th slot today for the Grass Eaters. Cutter letters on the first pitch, blew it by him. 0-1, swung under that and a little late. Forcing their way off the plate, chased it outside. It's quickly 0-2. Work ball down and in, low and inside, 1-2. Ball down and away, chased it in the dirt, strike 3, picked by Lift. He'll go to first with it. 2 down in the inning, third punch out for Dios here, and that'll bring up left fielder Tig Tantrum batting in the 9th slot here for the Herbisaurs. First time I've seen him fully healthy all season, as he was mostly playing rattled and hurt for the majority of the season. Might be more active here. Ball inside on the first pitch, number to short, charging a star. He'll make the play. 1-2-3 inning here for Danny Deals in the 2nd. Bottom 2, it's still 1-0. Grass Eaters, Giambi, Lee, and Wilson 2 up. Here's Jason Giambi in the cleanup slot today. He's playing first base for us. Fastball up and in, rope foul, 0-1. Oh, that was a changeup actually, 0-1. Slider inside off the plate, 1-1. Fastball middle and blew it by Giambi, 1-2 as he was late on it. Fastball at the knees, Giambi hits it well, left field, heading to the high wall. Coming in now, a step is calling for a Tantrum, 1 down. Trisha Lee up next to DH. She's batting in the 5th slot today for the Freebooters. Started off here against the Grass Eaters. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater up, chased high, 0-2. Fastball middle in, dumped over third, base hit over the leaping Phenomenos glove as that jammed Lee, but she had enough power behind it to just drop it in over the third baseman. First base runner on for the Freebooters today. That'll bring up center fielder Willie Wilson with the first pitch Slater. He's batting in the 6th slot today for us here in the start of the postseason. Changeable away on the first pitch, pulled foul by Wilson out of play as he was early on it, 0-1. Slider middle in, jammed him to left center field, but that is going to bloop in for a base hit as that is down in front of Tantrum. Throw going to third will force the runners back. First and second now with 1 down. 2 on for the Freebooters. Here's Ron Say, third baseman in the 7th slot today. 2 on, 1 down for him. We're going to cash in here with an RBI. Heater up, strike called, letters, 0-1. Pass down and then jammed him. Slow roller to second. Buffler no play. He'll go to first on the bare hand. 2 down as his momentum was taking him that way. 2 down scoring position for Willie Randolph. Second baseman is in the 8th slot today. He too, like Starr, struggled at the end of the year, being rattled for the large portion of the final third of the season. They come through here in the clutch. Two-seamer down and in is low. Ball 1. Two-seamer change up and away is high off the corner. 2-0. Fastball up and away. Chased it outside just a bit. Buffler puts a weak throw to first, but he had plenty of time to get Randolph as that ends the inning to the 3rd. It's 1-0. Stanley, Clark, and Phenomeno top of the lineup to up against Danny Deals. Here's Elvis Stanley. He's 0 for 1 today, the shortstop. The middle in on the first pitch. Hard grounder in the hole to short. Diving a star. Nice layout for him. Fires to first. Just late. It's an infield single. I don't think anybody was going to get Stanley on that one unless they had cannon arm. First baseman Will Clark is up next. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Cut up and away on the first pitch. Swung through it. 0-1. Work one down and in. Pulled foul. It's quickly 0-2. Go down in the way. Chased in the dirt. Fouled off. 0-2. Where's he left it in? High and inside. 1-2. Cut up and away. Way high as that went wrong. 2-2. Work ball down. Pulled foul. It's still 2-2. Ball down and in. Ripped foul again. It's still 2-2 as Clark fights it off. Cut up and away. Fouled off. It's still 2-2. Four-seamer up. Chased it high. Strike 3. Batter is out as he chased it out of the zone. But the runner does advance to second on the wild pitch. 4th punch out for Deals. 1 down. Here's Phenomeno. 1 for 1 with a double. Good RBI chance. Runner in scoring position. Norm scored in the first inning as well. Work ball down at the knees on the first pitch. Strike called. Throw down by Lift to third. In time to get the runner as he got greedy. Nice job by Lift. He caught Elvis Stanley trying to nick third base there. Stanley now 0 for 1 on steals in the postseason. 2 down, bases empty, 0 for 1 count on Phenomenal. Forcing their way in the next pitch. Fouled off late. It's quickly 0-2. Got open in. Checked high. 1-2. Didn't go. Dribble down and in. Pulled foul out of play. It's still 1-2. Forcing down the way. Off the plate outside. 2-2. Cut up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Fifth punch out for Deals. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 3. It's still 1-0. Lift, Star, and Burks do up here. Freebooters look to get on the board. Tough Lift leading off here. The 9-hitter catching today as he's trying to keep his hot streak going from the regular season. Meter down and away off the plate. Ball 1. Pass down the way. Hard chopper to first. Right at Will Clark, who fields it cleanly. Takes it himself. 1 down. Now we have shortstop Carlton Starr. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and away off the plate outside. Ball 1. Starr in his first at bat flew out to the wall in right field on his first pitch, first swing. Change of middle in. Strike called. 1-1. Fastball up the knees. Blew it by him. 1-2. Fastball up and away. Slade on it. Strike 3. First punch out for Seaver. 2 down. Ellis Burks is up next. He's 0 for 1. Pass down and in. Turned on by Burks. Hit into the gap. That is down for a base hit as the Damon gets there and cuts it off quickly. That'll save extra bases. Runner on with 2 down here in the third. That'll bring up Mashed Taters. He's 0 for 1 today. No threat to run over there for us as behind the plate is Johnny Bench, who has one of the best arms in the game from the Legends side. Heater up, blew it by Taters on the first pitch, 0-1. Slider hangs on the next pitch. Out in front of it is Taters, 0-2. Curveball up and in is dumped over second, over the leaping glove of Buffalo. It's down for a base hit. Digging for third is going to be the lead runner. Cut by Stanley. Taters in a rundown here between first and second. And they're out as at third, actually, as they saw me trying to sneak a runner home there in the rundown. And we run ourselves out of the inning without scoring. To the fourth, it's still 1-0. Can't keep making boat-headed plays like that. This is the playoffs, folks. 4, 5, and 6 do it for the Grass Eaters in the fourth. Griff leading off. He's 1 for 1 with a single. We'll see him up and in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Work ball down and in. Down in the way, actually. He's pulled foul. 0-2. Cutter down and in. Chased off the plate. Fouled off by McGriff. 0-2. Ball up and away. Just high as it floats in there. Missing the zone. 1-2. Pushing it down and away. Blew it by him. Strike 3. 6 punch out for Danny Deals. 1 down. Huffley Buffalo up next. 1 for 1 with an RBI single here today. So far, that's the only run on the board for either club. Ball down and away in the first pitch. Grounded hard to short. Right at Carlton Starr. Fielded cleanly to first. 2 down. Base empty for Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1. We're seeing right in the first pitch. Off the plate inside. Ball 1 as Deals falls behind here. Cutter down and away. Strike called this time. Caught the knees. 1-1. Work ball down and in on the next pitch. Pulled back into the backstop. 1-2. We're seeing up and away. Off the plate outside. 2-2. Ball down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Off the glove of Deals. Ricocheting to second. Randolph charges in bare hands in time to first. His bench is thankfully very slow. 1-2-3 inning for Deals in the fourth. Bottom half we go. It's still 1-0 Grass Eaters. Giambi, Lee, and Wilson do up here for us. Jason Giambi up. He flew out to the big wall in left field his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and in. Jammed him down the left field line to the corner. That is foul. 0-1. Slider down and in. Chased it below the knees. Grounded to first. Will Clark makes the play himself. 1 down. That'll bring up DH Trisha Lee, who singled her first time up. She's 1 for 1. First pitch, two-seamer away, off the plate, ball one. Slider middle in, this time is a strike, 1-1 from Sear. Way inside on the changeup, almost hits her as she gets out of the way, 1-2, or 2-1. Heater up, hitting the hole to third, diving phenomenal to robber of a base hit. He'll fire across the first, 2 down. Base is empty for Willie Wilson, who singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Chased it out of the zone on the first pitch, popped up behind third. Out forward is the shortstop Stanley on the shallow left. That is a 1-2-3 inning for the Grass Eaters. To the fifth, it's 1-0. Damon, Barfield, and Tantrum do up against Deals. Here's Johnny Damon. He's 0 for 1 today. His Deals now locked in after his third straight shutout inning. Either way on the first pitch, fouled off. 0-1. Damon a little late on that one. Curveball down and in. That's a strike as it floats in there. 0-2. Cutter up and in. Off the plate inside and high. 1-2. Curveball down and away. Checked low. 2-2. Where's he ripping away? Popped it up to third, in on its say a step, right on the edge of the infield grass. Third baseman puts it away, 1 down. Jesse Barfield up next, right fielder's 0 for 1 today. Forkball down and away in the first pitch, checked low and outside, ball 1. Where's he down and in? Low, 2-0, good eye there by Barfield. Cutter middle in, fouled back, a little late, 2-1. Curveball down and away, pulled foul, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Hit well to right field on the line, but right at Ellis Burks. He'll put it away, 2 down. Base is empty for left fielder Tig Tantrum, who's 0 for 1 today. Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch, taken low, ball 1. Cutter up and away in the next pitch, check swing strike, 1-1. Tantrum grounded that to shortstop his first time up. Curveball down and away, strike called at the knees, 1-2. Cutter up and in, way high out of the zone, 2-2. Forkball down and in, low and inside, 3-2. Four-seamer away, hit down the right field line, that is out of play. We'll do it again at full. Curveball down and away, swung through it, strike 3, 7th punch after Deals, and that ends the inning. Bottom 5, another 1-2-3 inning for Danny. It's 1-0. Say, Randolph, and Lift do up as we got ourselves a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel here. Halfway home today in Game 1 of the series. Ron Say up next. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Or he grounded out, that's right. Heater up and away, late swing, 0-1. Seaver now locked in after 4 shutout innings. Slider low, 1-1. Change up away, pulled foul, out of play, 1-2. Slider away, hit well by Say on the sky ball to left center, but it's going to hang up for Damon. Johnny puts it away, 1 down. Willie Randolph is up next. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out.
Willie Randolph.
Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Right in there with the two-seamer. It's quickly 0-2 as Seaver gets ahead, 2 straight strikes. Change up at the knees, pulled foul out of front, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away, pulled up the third baseline, diving phenomenal to rob him of another base hit as he fires the first in time, 2 down. Base is empty for Tough Lift, who's 0 for 1 today with a flyout. Chase the Heater in the dirt, bad pitch to swing at, 0-1. A little antsy there. Two-seamer up and in is a strike, 0-2. Curveball middle of the way, hit well by Tough Lift to right center field, but he got under it, chasing it down Barfield. He'll run it down in the gap. That's a 1-2-3 inning. To the 6th, it's still 1-0 Grass Eaters. Stanley, Clark, and Phenomenal do up against Danny Deals. Here's Elvis Stanley. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. Pushing up in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Forkball down in the way, taken low, 1-1. Curveball hangs, ripped to right center field. Wilson going over, lays out for it, cuts it off, keeps it in front of him at least. But it is going to be a leadoff single for Stanley, who's now 2 for 3 today. Stanley has been thrown out trying to steal a base today, and that'll bring up Will Clark, who's 0 for 1 today. Forcing away on the first pitch, check swing strike, 0-1. Forkball down and in, whiffed inside as that hung up a bit, 1-1, or 0-2. Ball down in the way. Right to first. One hopper off the glove of Giambi's. He had no chance to react to it. That is going to be an E3. Key error there. 2 on, none down for Phenomeno, who's 1 for 2 with a double. He's locked in. Looking to come through here in the clutch. Forcing away on the first pitch. Sat on it. Lined up deep to the left. Taters runs it down in front of the wall for the first out. All the runners will freeze. 2 on, 1 down for Fred McGriff. 1 for 2 with a single today. Work ball down and in on the first pitch. Just low, missing the zone. Ball 1. Forcing me down in the way. Check swing. That's a strike this time. 1-1. Got up and in. Popped up in front of the plate. Lift out of the crouch. Infield fly is called for as he is under it. Puts it away for the second out of the inning. 2 still on for Buffler, who singled home a run in his first at bat. He's 1 for 2. Grounded up to short last time up. Cut her down and in on the first pitch. Rope to right field, right at Ellis Burks, though. That's a one that's going to end the inning as Deals strands 2 and pitches around a crucial error. Bottom 6, it's 1-0 Grass Eaters. Star, Burks, and Taters do up. Deals' pitch count is up there. He might be done here after 6. Carlton Star leading off, 0 for 2 day for Carlton. Looking to get it started against the locked-in Seaver. He's cruising along so far through 5 shutout. First pitch is high on the 2-seamer, nowhere near the zone. Ball 1. Change up in there at the knees. 1-1 as it's called a strike. Change up down. It's pulled foul by Star. 1-2. Caught him out front again. And he's out in front of a changeup in the dirt. Chased it high. Second punch out for Seaver. 1 down. Here's Ellis Burks. 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Nubber up the line to second. Barehanded by Buffler. He'll make the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Taters. 1 for 2 with a double last time up. Curveball hangs. Chopper to second right at Buffler. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Tom Seaver as he's through 6 shutout innings now. To the 7th. We're still down 1-0. Bench, Damon, and Barfield do up. Deals is up near 90, but he's coming back out for the 7th. Here's Bench. 0 for 2 today. Curveball away on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Forcing up and in. Pulled foul into the screen. It's 0-2. Cut up and away. Checked off the plate. 1-2. Work down and in. Check low. 2-2. Good eye there. Forcing him down in the way. Fouled off. It's still 2-2. The ball middle in. It pulled by Bench to the gap left center. Going over Wilson. Runs it down for the first out of the inning. Good range by Willie. Here's Johnny Damon, who's 0 for 2.
Johnny Damon.
First pitch forkball at the knees is sat on. Cracked the dead center field it pretty well. Wilson tracking it, running out of room, looking up. And that is a home run for the Grass Eaters as it's in the first row in dead center above the batter's eye. Johnny Damon sat on a forkball down and in and puts it over the fence, his first of the postseason. And the Grass Eaters double up. It is 2-0. Jesse Barfield's up next. He's 0 for 2 today, looking to keep it rolling. His deal's no longer locked in. Cut up and away on the first pitch. Fooled him. Called a strike. 0-1. Four-seamer away. Pulled foul. It's 0-2. Curveball hangs up and in. Almost hits Barfield in the face as he backs away. 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. 8th punch out for Deals. 2 down. Here's Tantrum, who's 0 for 2 as pitch number 99 comes in. Choker now active for Tantrum in the high-pressure situation. Forkball away on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Here comes pitch number 100 to him. Four-seamer at the knees. Strike called. 0-2. Okay, Collector active. Curveball down in the way. Chased it Nubber back to the mound. Deals fields at the first. That ends the inning, but he does give up a home run to Johnny Damon. 2-0 to the bottom of the 7th. Grass Eaters lead. Giambi, Lee, and Wilson do up. Here's Giambi, 0 for 2 today in tense. Made an error in the field last time up as he's now tense, trying to get it started against Seaver, who's been locked in since the beginning of the game. Heater up, just late on the fastballs. It hung middle of the zone, fouled off. 0-1. Curveball away off the plate and low. Good eye, 1-1. Changed at the knees, pulled foul by Giambi. It's 1-2. Curveball up and in. He didn't get quite enough wood on it as he pops it to right center over for Damon. 1 down. Next up, Trisha Lee, 1 for 2 today with a single, looking to get it started. Curveball up and in is inside and off the plate, 1-0. Peter low and away, in there at the knees apparently. Yep, 1-1. Peter up and in, blew it by her, 1-2. That was high though. That would have been a ball. Change up and in, out in front of it, 1-2. Lee fights it off. Fastball down and in, jammed her, but poked to left center field. Good job by Trisha to drop in a base hit. Her second today. She's 2 for 3. Runner on with 1 down. Here's Willie Wilson, 1 for 2 with a single today. First with Slayer active. Peter up and away, line to shortstop right at Stanley on 1 hop. That's going to get the first out at second, but Wilson beats out the back end. Definitely thought he caught the liner. 2 down. Here's Ron Say, who's 0 for 2 today. Ron looking to get one up here, keep the inning alive. Gets it high, but this time it's out of the zone. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch, fastball middle in, dumped to right field. That is down in front of Barfield for a base hit. Throw going to third is going to hold Wilson as he runs back to second. That was a good throw. 2 on, 2 down. RBI chance for Willie Randolph. He's 0 for 2 today. Willie looking to deliver with a slap base hit. Can he come through? Takes a 2-seamer in there at the knees. 0-1. Fastball middle in, jammed him the first right at Clark, and that's going to strand 2 more as we fail to score in the 7th. To the 8th, it is 2-0. Stanley, Clark, and Phenomeno due up. Danny Deal's done after 7 innings. He gives up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 on a homer, 8 strikeouts, no walks. He, however, is in line for the loss as the offense, which has been the most dominant offense all season with a plus 155 run differential, has yet to show up here in the postseason. Top of the lineup up here for the Grass Eaters as well as we're going to go to the bullpen. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to, let's go ahead and give it to Amazo Hayes as the righties coming in out of the bullpen. First split's active here against Stanley. Forcing it down and then the first pitch, line down the left field line into the corner. Fair ball as it hits all the way to the wall. Caters gets it in, but that is going to be the 3rd hit of the day for Stanley. This time it's a double. 3 for 4 day for him. Here's Will Clark, who's 0 for 3 today. Ball hangs, strike called. There's no offer at it there from Clark. Change up inside off the glove of lift as the runner goes inside on the wild pitch to third. He's in there. 1-1. 4-seamer away. That's poked down the left field line. Good thought by Clark, but he's a little late. 1-2. Top out now active for him as well. Slider inside, almost hits him in the chest as he backs away. 2-2. Ball down and in. Nubber in front of the plate. Foul this time. 2-2. Forcing it down in the way. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for Hayes out of the bullpen. 1 down. Norm Phenomeno next. 1 for 3 at the double. He's still locked in after making some great plays in the field this inning. Or this whole game, actually. He's made 2 nice diving snags. Slider down and in. Off the plate. Nub to third. Say they're playing in. Looks the runner back. Fires the first. 2 down. Runner still at third for Fred McGriff. He's 1 for 3 with a single as the runner infield will play back now. Normal depth. Change him down in the way in the first pitch. Fouled off the end of the bat. 0-1. 4-seamer up and in. High. 1-1. Slider down and in. Off the plate inside. 2-1. Curve up and away. Way high. 3-1. Forcing him down in the way. Blew it by him. Full count. Change it down and in. Fouled off. He was a little early. We'll do it again. Count remains full. And that's going to be a wild pitch way outside. Ball 4 as my X button has now decided to infrequently not register that I'm holding it down. That means I'll need to get a new controller soon. Walk there for Hayes, his first of the day. Runners at the corners for Huffley Buffler, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI single earlier in the game. Slider down in the way on the first pitch. Off the plate. Ball 1. Forcing up and in. Buffler pokes it to right field. Down for another base hit. Runner will score from third. It is 3-0 for Grass Eaters.
Catcher number 5, Johnny Bench.
Here's Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 3 today. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. Strike called at the knees on the check. 0-1. Change it down and in is low to the RBI hero. 1-1. Four-seamer up and away. Poke to right center field into the gap. That's probably going to break it open. Burks dives. It gets by him all the way to the fence. That is going to score at least one. Wilson gets it into the cutoff man. Second run coming around is McGriff. He will score. It is 5-0.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Grass Eaters break it open in the 8th. Here's Johnny Damon. 1 for 3 with the solo homer last time up. Peter middle of the plate line to the left. That is a base hit. Runners at the corners here with 2 down. Rally continues for Barfield, who's 0 for 3 and tense. Hayes also tense now. Curveball away, pulled foul, out of play. I have a feeling this is going to be a long series. Peter up and in, blew it by him, 0-2. Change it down and in. Rope to short, over the Leaping Stars glove, another base hit, another run scores. 6-0 Grass Eaters. They've scored 4 in the inning now. Here's Tantrum, the 9th man to bat in the inning. He's 0 for 3. Four-seamer up and away, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away, strike called, 0-2. Change it down and away, chased it, nub back to the mound. Hayes bare hands to first. Finally ending the inning, but 9 men bat for the Grass Eaters in the 8th as they score 4. 6-0 the score to the bottom of the 8th. Lift, Starr, and Burks do up. This sucks. Lift leading off 0 for 2, tense at the catcher position today, facing the locked-in Seaver. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball hangs, line to center field. Lift timed it perfectly as he'll get a base hit. He'll be on to lead off the 8th, and we'll probably pinch run for him. Here's Carlton Stars 0 for 3 today. And go ahead and pinch run for him with backup catcher Rick Dempsey, as he's a better runner. Not by much, but you know what I mean. Star up next. He's 0 for 3 today. Still looking to find the hit column. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Rip foul. 0-1. Caught him out in front. Check swing. Good eye on the curveball. That's inside. 1-1. Change up inside this time. No into the zone. 2-1 to Star. Change up and away, pulled by Starr, hit well to right field, carrying back to the fence. Barfield leaps, and that is a cannonball coming at you there, as that is the first homer of the postseason for the Freebooters. So that's going to be our first 2 runs as Carlton Starr gets his first hit of the day. It is now 6-2. We're finally on the board. Just think, if Hayes hadn't melted down here in the 8th inning, it'd be a tie game. Ellis Burks up, 1 for 3 with a single. Seaver knocked down to neutral mojo after the homer. Curveball misses inside on the first pitch, ball 1. Curveball hangs on the next pitch, hit well to Burks, right to center field. That's hit pretty well. Barfield tracking it to the fence. Misses it off the wall, and so does Damon, is digging around second, heading for third as Burks. He'll be in with a triple. Runner 90 feet away for Taters. Still nobody out in the inning. He's 1 for 3 with a double, and that will do it for Top Seaver as the Grass Eaters have a quick hook today. Seaver goes 7+, 9 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Runner at third, his responsibility. Even if they do score, he will still finish with a quality start. Coming out of the bullpen is Joanna Heater, the right-hander, with elite fastball and composed. Righty looking to get through it. Another elite four-seamer, but this time she throws a little bit harder than Seaver does, hitting max out at 105 on the gun. Seaver only hit 103. Heater away on the first pitch, rope to left center field. That is going to be into the glove of Tig Tantrum as he runs down. Tagging is Burks from third. He will score. Sack fly run is charged to Seaver. 6-3. So we cut the lead in half. Here's Giambi, who's 10, 0 for 3 today. Curveball at the knees, turned on by Giambi, cracked the right field. He got all around on that one. Cannonball coming at you there on the second deck in right field as Giambi timed the curveball perfectly. Muscled it out. It is now 6-4. We're back by 2. First playoffs for Giambi and his first hit today as well. Second homer of the inning. Here's Trisha Lee, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today, looking to keep it going against the tense Heater. Cutter away, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up, check tie, good hold, 1-1. Cutter away, Lee gets it off the end of the bat to center. Back a few steps is Damon, but he's there. 2 down in the inning. Base is empty for Willie Wilson. 1 for 3 with a single. He reached on a fielder's choice last time up. Fastball down the middle, line to right field, but it's right at Barfield, and that ends the inning. Still 4 runs in the inning, 2 on a 2-run homer, 1 on a solo homer, and 1 on the sac fly. 6-4 to the 9th. Stanley, Clark, and Phenomeno due up. There's Stanley, 3 for 4 today with a double and 2 singles, as Dempsey remains in the game at catcher after pinch running for tough lift. Going to go to the bullpen here and turn it over to Elaine Munster, as Hayes did not do well in the 8th. Righty takes over, heater inside, grounded to third on the first pitch, right at Say. He'll make the play, 1 down. Will Clark up next. He's hitless today, 0 for 4 and tenths. Struck out last time up. Or flew out last time up. Curveball down in the way is nubbed to first, right at Giambi on the first pitch. He'll take it himself, 2 down. Base is empty for Norm. Phenomeно's 1 for 4 today with the double. You see him ripping away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Way to avoid the 3-pitch inning there. Forcing it down and in. Hit hard up the middle. Base hit. Phenomeno gets his second today. He's 2 for 4. Or 2 for 5, I should say. Fred McGriff up next. 1 for 3 with a single, and he walked last time up. Prime Dog trying to find his second hit of the day. Runner at first. 2 down here. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Poked down the third base line. Just foul. 0-1. You see him repping in. Caught too much at the plate, but that is a strike taken. 0-2. Where's he repping away? Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Munster as she gets the strikeout. Bottom 9, it's a perfect inning for her. Well, scoreless inning for her. Bottom 9, we're down 6-4 here in game 1. Say, Randolph, and Dempsey do up. Ron Say leading off, 1 for 3 with a single. Third baseman looking to start a rally. Tying run is still on deck against Heater, who is tense. Fastball down and in on the first pitch. Jams Say to right. Sky ball for Barfield, 1 down. Brings up Willie Randolph, who's 0 for 3 today, still looking for his first hit. Heater back to neutral. Cutter down and in is off the plate inside. Ball 1. Heater up and away at 104, 1-1. Fastball down and in, late on the inside corner. That was a little low, actually, 1-2. Fastball up hard, hit up the middle. Base hit for Randolph as he'll deliver with a knock. Runner on 1 down. Tying run coming to the plate. It is catcher Rick Dempsey. Pinch ran for lift after he hit a base hit last inning. High pitch active. First at bat of the postseason for the Sheriff. Heater up and away. He pops it up on the first pitch. That was a high one, and he got under it. Barfield and called off by Buffler. 2 down. Freebooters down to the last out in game 1. It is Carlton Starr, who hit a 2-run homer last time up. He is 1 for 4 today. Looking to get around on 1. Fastball inside, he's late on it, 0-1. Cutter up, hit through the middle as it phases through Heater's body. That is a base hit. Tying run now on base for the Freebooters as the winning run comes to the plate. 2 on, 2 down for Burks. He tripled last time up, he's 2 for 4. He's also singled. Can Ellis come through one more time? Fastball up, line to the gap, right center field. That's extra bases. This could score him. Coming around third is going to be the first runner, Randolph. He's going to score. Coming around third again is the next runner. Dropped by the relay man anyway. It is going to be a 2-run double for Burks. He is a home run shy of the cycle. We're all tied up at 6. And now it's up to Mashed Taters to bring home the winning run. 1 for 3. Sack fly last time up. He's also doubled. And Taters do it. Just like he's done all season. He's been our most offensive player this year. Can he do it? They're going to walk him. They're not going to give him the chance. Winning run still at second. 2 on, 2 down for Giambi, who homered last at bat off of Joanna Heater on a low curveball. He's 1 for 4 and tenths. And they're going to the bullpen. It is Ryder McBride. As rally stopper and clutch, both max boosted, both active in extreme situations. So clutch is doubled as well. That's the right man to bring in. Let's see if Giambi can come through against the right-hander, former Freebooter before the draft. Can he deliver? Which one will come through? Fastball middle in, turned on by Giambi, hit well to right field, carrying back to the fence, leaping Barfield. He dropped it! He dropped it! Coming home is going to be Burks. He's going to score on the double, and the Freebooters rally with 7 runs in the last 2 innings to take game 1 from the jaws of defeat as the Grass Eaters blow a 6-0 lead. Oh my God, boys, we came alive when it mattered. But let's not do this again. I can't do this. Oh my God, heart palpitations. Jesus Christ. Oh, hitless today for the Grass Eaters. Will Clark and Tig Tantrum in Game 1. Solo homer for Johnny Damon. 2 RBIs for Huffley Buffler on 2 singles. Johnny Bench, I believe, had a 2-run single or double. And Barfield had an RBI single as well. On the other side for us, everybody got a hit today except Rick Dempsey. 2 RBIs for Carlton Starr and a home run. Ellis Burks had the 2-run double there to tie the game in the 9th. Mashed Taters had a sac fly. Jason Giambi had a 2-run homer. Or he had a solo homer, and then he hit the walk-off RBI double as it was dropped by Barfield at the wall. And that's it. Nice. Pitching line, Seaver, 7+ innings, quality start, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, a home run. He gets a no decision. Joanna Heater will end up taking the loss, inning and 2/3, 4 hits given up, 4 earned runs on a walk and a homer. She falls to 0-1. Ryder McBride, no outs recorded. He gives up 1 hit to the only batter he faces, which ends up being the winning hit. Danny Deal, 7 innings. He gets up 6 hits on 1 homer, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. He gets a no decision. Mazo Hayes has a crappy relief appearance, an inning, 5 hits given up, 4 earned runs, a walk, and a strikeout. Elaine Munstar, though, gets the win as she pitches a clean 9th inning, giving up a hit and a strikeout, or I should say a scoreless night. She's 1-0 in the postseason. Player of the game, Ellis Burks, because he was a home run shy of the cycle with 2 RBIs, followed by Danny Deals with his quality start, and then Carlton Starr with his 2-run homer. So we take game 1, rallying from 6-0 down in the bottom of the 8th onwards. Nice. You love to see it, man. That was a little frustrating, but eventually it came around to us. All right, so let's sim up to game 2 here as we go through this. Heaters and Jacks. Jacks win a pitcher's duel 2-1 in game 1. Pulo beats Randy Johnson. Overdogs take a 2-1 pitcher's duel win over the Grapplers. Game 2, Sawteeth and Sirloins. Sirloins rally, winning 7-5 as they are up 2-0 heading out on the road. We're going to go ahead and have a pitching matchup here. Rotonda Black going to be on the mound for the Grass Eaters. And on the mound for us is actually going to be Don Sutton. I'm going to let him be the number 2 here in the postseason. He was our most consistent starter this season. And Holmes is going to be the 3. Lineup set there for game 2 is we're going to go ahead and bring Sutton in, and then we're going to let Holmes be pitcher number 3. Randolph will lead us off at second, followed by George Bell at the DH role. Then it's Burks and right. Taters at first base, Say at third. Ganton left. Lift catching, Carlton Starr short, and Willie Wilson in center. We're going to go ahead and jump into it here as the Grass Eaters will have Phenomeno up to the top slot. He's locked in. Still at third. Buffler batting second at second. McGriff at first, Bench catching, Stanley at short, Will Clark DHing, he is tense, Damon in center, Barfield in right, and Tig Tantrum in left. It's the same 9 guys for them, just a little bit of a different order, and a couple positions swapped around there for them. For us, George Bell's in at the DH, Trisha Lee will sit out, and then we also bring in Ron Gant to play left as Jason Giambi will sit out, and Taters will slot back over to first base. Let's see how game 2 goes. Sutton versus Black, who's going to come out on top. We're up 1-0 as we rallied back from a 6-0 deficit to win 7-6 in Game 1. Let's see what we do here. We're going to get it done. Phenomeno, Buffler, and McGriff do up. Norm Phenomeno leading off. Third baseman locked in. He went 2 for 5 in the first game with a double and a single. Facing right-hander Don Sutton making his first postseason start for us in the series. Here inside, rocketed to center field, hit well. That is going to be off the batter's eye on the first pitch of the game. Wilson plays the carom, and that is a leadoff single. Interesting note here, Don Sutton was on the champion Heaters in year 1. He actually threw almost a shutout against us in the finals, so he's not unfamiliar with the postseason. Buffler up next. He went 2 for 4 in the first game with 2 RBIs driven in on 2 singles. The ball down and then roped hard to third. Say dives under his glove into left field. That is a base hit as he does knock it down a little bit, though. So that's 2 pitches and 2 hits here for the Grass Eaters. Here's Fred McGriff, first baseman with power versus righty active, hitting 1 for 4 in the postseason. He did walk in the first game as well. Forcing the way on the first pitch, chased it on the first one, 0-1. The ball down and in. Number to second, slow roller, Randolph to second 1. Star on to first, that is late, fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, one down now for Johnny Bench, the catcher with RBI hero. He's batting 1 for 4 in the postseason. He had a 2 RBI double in his last at bat of the first game. Ball down in the way in the first pitch, lined at the middle. That is a base hit, and Bench is going to get his 3rd RBI of the play postseason, as that's going to bring home the leadoff hitter. 1-0 Grass Eaters already. Elvis Stanley up next. Shortstop had 3 hits in game 1. He had a double and 2 singles. He also stole a base. You see him up and away in the first pitch. Pop foul, 0-1. Screwball down and in. Number to 3rd, slow roller. High hopper. Say fires the second one. Randolph on the first, late. First and 3rd, 2 down for Clark. DH 0 for 4 in game 1, or 0 for 5. He is tense. You see him up and in on the first pitch. Whiffed on at 0-1. Slider down and in. Roped up the first base line. Foul, 0-2. Forcing him down in the way. Checked off the plate, 1-2. Screwball up and away. Popped up foul over off the screen, 1-2. Ball inside. Looped over second. Randolph leaps out of his reach. That's a base hit. Clark gets his first hit of the postseason as the second run comes in the first. Herbisaurs up 2-0. There's Damon batting .500 with a solo homer in the first game. Went 2 for 4. Sutton immediately tense. Peter up and in. Strike called 0-1. Thankfully he was consistent. So that actually took a little bit longer than it should have for him to go tense. Slider down and in. Strike called 0-2. Started giving up 4 hits here in the inning and 2 runs. Screwball down in the way. Hitting the hole to short. Star over on the backhand. Fires across the first. In time to finally end the inning. But 4 hits lead to 2 runs for the Grass Eaters as they strike first again. Bottom 1, Randolph, Bell, and Burks do up against Ratonda Black, the young left-hander. Willie Randolph leading off. Second baseman 1 for 4 in the first game. He has contact for his lefty active here against the southpaw, Ratonda Black, in his second season. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, cracked to center field, but it's right at Johnny Damon. 1 down, he barely had to move. George Bell up next, the DH, getting his first postseason at bat as he sat out game 1. Cutter up and away, cracked by Bell to right center field. That's hit pretty well. Damon tracking back to the warning track, looking up, makes the catch. 2 down as it just stayed in the park. Right fielder Ellis Burks up next. He was the player game in game 1. He had a 2-run double to tie the game in the 9th. He also had a triple and a single in that contest. First pitch from Black, cutter up and away, strike called as we had to take it to avoid a 3-pitch inning. Four-seamer down and in is low this time, 1-1. Curveball down and in is chased, pulled foul, 1-2 from Burks. Black with K Collector active here. Heater up and away, fouled off late into the Freebooters dugout, 1-2. Chased in the dirt, Nubber back to the mound. Black bare hands at the first, that's a 1-2-3 inning for her. To the second, it's 2-0. Barfield, Tantrum, and Phenomeno due up against Sutton. Here's Barfield, right fielder hitting .250 on the year with an RBI. Forcing her away on the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Ball down, taken low, 2-0. Zoomer up and in. Rope to left center field into the gap. Wilson getting chased, dives to keep it in front of him. That'll be a single for Barfield as he's on to lead off the second. Tig Tantrum up next. Left fielder is hitless on the postseason. Already 5 hits today for the Grass Eaters. Curveball inside off the plate. Ball 1 on the check. Forcing her away. Fouled off. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Off the plate high. 2-1. Ball down and in. Check swing off the plate. 3-1. Ball down and away. Bunt shown. Dropped up the first base line. That's going to be a fair ball. Lift to first with it on the sacrifice. 1 down as the runner advances. Here's Phenomeno. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored. He's locked in. Forcing her away on the first pitch. Fouled off late into the Herbisaurs dugout. 0-1. Slider down. Hit up the middle. That's a base hit to center. Wilson gets it in quickly. Runners at the corners here with 1 down. Here's Buffler. 1-for-1 with a single. Screwball up and away on the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Forcing me down and in. Low. 2-0. You see me down and away. Check swing strike. 2-1. Let her put in. Pulled foul into the screen, 2-2. The ball down and in. Hitting the hole to third, slow roller, Say over, fires the second one. Randolph the first, double play, love to see it. As Sutton gets out of a jam. Bottom two, it's 2-0. Taters, Say, and Gant are up against Black. That's actually the first double play we've turned this series. Here's Mash Taters. First baseman had 1 for 3 in the first game. He had a sac fly. Also intentionally walked. Cutter inside, strike called, 0-1. He's also doubled. Slider's low, 1-1. Pass put out on the way, fouled off late by Taters, 1-2. Gain a collector active here for Black. Chased it high, broken bat pop up off behind the mound. Black there for it, 1 down. Ron Say up next, third baseman 1 for 4 in the first game. Pass up and in, late swing, 0-1. Slider up and away, poked to right center field, sinking quickly. Barfield won't get there, it's a base hit. Say on with the first hit today for the Freebooters. 1 down in the bottom of the second here for Ron Gant. Left fielder getting his first postseason at bat this year. Sat out game 1. Pick officer active for Black here to prevent steal attempts. Slider down and in, low and inside. Ball 1 as if the arm of Johnny Bench already wasn't doing that. That just adds to it. 1-0 pitch. Cutter away on the outside third. Strike called to Gant, 1-1. Cutter at the knees. Gant cracks it left center field it pretty well, but that's going to hang up there for Damon. 2 down, as that was just below the knees, I think. 2 down, runner at first for the Freebooters. Here's Tough Lift the catcher. He went 1 for 3 in the first game before being pinch ran 4 after singling in his final at bat of the game. Change up and in high, or fastball up and in high. Ball 1. Heater low, 2-0 the count to Lift. Fastball up and away, pulled the short one, hopper to Stanley. He'll field it to first. That ends the inning. Good hitters count, just hit it right at him. To the third, it's 2-0. Hard to line up for the Grass Eaters, McGriff, Bench, and Stanley. Here's Fred McGriff. He's 0 for 1 today. Forcing it down in the way in the first pitch. Line to short. Star dives to his left. Nice snag. Carlton, 1 down. He's locked in. Here's Johnny Bench, 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI today. Ball down in the way. Popped up by Bench. Shallow left field. Star going out for it. Called off by Gant. Ron puts it away. 2 down. Stanley up next. He's 0 for 1 today. 2-seamer up and away. Check swing strike. 0-1. Forcing me down and in. Number to short. Slow roller to Star. He'll make the play on the charge. 1-2-3 inning for Sutton in the third. Bottom 3, it's 2-0. Star, Wilson, and Randolph 2 up. Carlton Star leading off the third inning as he's locked in after making a nice defensive play just in the top half. 2 for 5 in the postseason. He had a 2-run homer and a single. First pitch Slayer active. Cutter down in the way, hit back to Black, who can't field it. It ricochets to Buffler, who fields. Low throw as it is infield single for Star. Wilson up next. Center fielder has 1 for 4. Our first game with a single. First pitch Slayer active for him here. Cutter inside, jams him on the first pitch. Shallow fly to center. Damon racing in will get there for the first out. Nice range from Johnny. If anyone's going to get to that, it's going to be him. Willie Randolph up next, 0 for 1 today. Power contact for his lefty still active, trying to get it going against the locked-in Black. Curveball in there at the letters on the first pitch, 0-1. 2-seamer up line to third, right at Phenomeno, 2 down. Unlucky. George Bell up next. DH flew up to the wall in right center. He's 0 for 1. 2-seamer away in the first pitch, hit well to right field. That's carrying well. Back to the fences. Barfield looking up, leaping. Cannonball coming at you there in the first row of the stands. George Bell hits his first postseason home run. We're all tied at 2. Freebooters on the board. Ellis Burks is up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Pass cutter down and then ripped hard and foul out in front. 0-1. Almost got around on it. 2-seamer Wade hitting the gap right center field. There's going to be extra bases possibly for Burks. Nope. Cut off by Damon. It'll just be a single. I said possibly. Innings extended for Mash Taters. 0 for 1 today. Popped out to the pitcher his first time up on a broken bat. Cutter up and away. Strike called on the first pitch. 0-1. Slider hangs, line to left center field into the gap. That's going to get all the way to the fence for Taters. That should be extra bases. Coming to third is Burks. He's going to be sent as he comes around. Cut throw from McGriff is going to be late. RBI double for Taters. Freebooters take the lead. It is 3-2. First time we've had the lead when it's not the ninth inning in the series. There's Ron Say, 1-for-1 with a single. Tonda now tense. Curveball hangs on the next pitch, ripped to left field, but it is right at Tig Tantrum, and that ends the inning. 3 runs in the inning, though, for the Freebooters. 2 on a home run by George Bell to tie it, and then our RBI double for Mash Taters give us the lead 3-2 to the 4th. Clark, Damon, and Barfield do up. Will Clark 1-for-1 today with an RBI single, looking to get it going. Peter inside on the first pitch, fouled back. 0-1. That was Clark's first hit of the postseason last time up. Screwball down, just low, 1-1. Slider at the knees, that is roped to second. 1 hopper to Randolph, he'll make the play. 1 down. Johnny Damon up next, he's 0-for-1 today. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch, hitting the hole to second. Randolph dives, cuts it off, nice play Willie. Gets up and fires, 2 down. Barfield up next, 1-for-1 with a single today. 2-seamer up and in. Hard number up the middle, but short diving star out of his reach into center. That's a base hit. Second hit today for Barfield. He's 2-for-2. 2 out knock keeps the inning alive for Tig Tantrum, who's hitless. 4-seamer up and away. Fooled him. Swung through. Strike 1. 0-1. Slider down and in. Tantrum nubs at the shortstop. Star charges. Bare hands to first. In time to end the inning as Sutton puts up a 0. Bottom 4 is still 3-2 Freebooters. Gant, Lift, and Star do up against Rotunda Black. Ron Gant up. He's 0-for-1 today. Chased it up and in. Broken bat fouled off. 0-1. Cutter up. Rope to center field. Base hit for Gant. His first today. He's 1-for-2. Good speed on at first to start the 4th. Here's Tough Lift, who's 0-for-1 tense. Line there. Either lined out or grounded out his first time up hard. Peter inside on the 2-seamer. Called a strike. 0-1. 2-seamer up and away. Hit by a lift to right center field. Carrying into the gap, but it's hanging up enough for Damon. 1 down. Got to get a little bit less under it there. Tough, or put more juice on it. Here's Carlton Starr. 1-for-1 with a single. He's locked in. He's also scored a run. Peter up and down the first pitch, line to center, right at Johnny Damon, 2 down. A little bit unlucky with the hard hit miss there. Here's Wilson, 0-for-1. Slayer active for Willie. Lined out his first time up. That's high out of the zone on the 2-seamer, ball 1. Cutter away, caught the outside corner, 1-1. A little favorable call there from the umpire to the pitcher. Curveball hangs on the letters, the next pitch pulled to left, that's down for a hit. 2 on, 2 down. Freebooters keep the inning alive here for the top of the lineup. Here's Willie Randolph. He's 0-for-2. Contact was lefty active here, trying to drive in some runs. Good speed on the base paths for us here. Slider up in the first pitch, pulled over short. Leaping is Stanley to rob him of a base hit. Unlucky again. To the 5th, it's still 3-2. Phenomenal, Buffler, and McGriff do up. Here's Phenomenal. He's 2-for-2 today with 2 singles. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing up and away. Whiff through it. 0-2. 2-seamer up and in. Checked high. 1-2. Curveball down and away. Line to short. Right at Star. 1 down. Up to Buffler up next. He's 1-for-2 with a single. Slider down and away. Pulled to third. Say dives. Cuts it off before it gets by him. Fires across the first in time. Nice job, Ron. 2 down. Good defense behind Sutton here. Here's McGriff. 0-for-2. 2-seamer down and in. Checked inside. Ball 1. Slider been away. Strike called. 1-1. 4-seamer down and away. Number to short, right at Star. He'll charge in, make the play. 1-2-3 inning for Sutton in the 5th. Bottom 5, it's still 3-2. Bell, Burks, and Taters do up. High to the lineup for the Freebooters in the 5th. Halfway home here today, here's George Bell. 1-for-2 with a 2-run homer last time up the side of the game. Fastball middle in on the first pitch. Rope to the gap by Bell. That is going to hit off the base of the wall in left center. Could be extra bases. He's digging for second. Here's the throw from Damon. It is late. Double for Bell, he's 2 for 3. Runner in scoring position, none down for Burks. 1 for 2 with a single last time up.
Number 23, Ellis Burks.
Fastball to knees, pulled to left field. That is down for a base hit in front of Tantrum. Runners at the corners, none down. Second hit for Burks today. He's 2 for 3. Here's Taters, 1 for 2 with an RBI double last time up. He's also popped out to the pitcher. Let's see if Mash can deliver. Heater down on the way, hard hit up the middle. Past the diving Stanley into center field. That's a base hit. Runner scores from third as Bell. It's 4-2. Second RBI today for Taters. 2 on, 1, none down still for Say. 1 for 2 with a single. That's 3 straight hits to start the inning. Black now tense again. Curveball up and in, pulled foul on the first pitch a little early. 0-1. Heater Way is chased out of the zone. Right at Buffler on the infield fly. 1 down. Here's Gant, 1 for 2 with a single. 2 on still, 1 down. Fastball to knees, hit up the middle, base hit into center. Base is going to be loaded here with 1 down as Damon got to it quickly. Base is juiced, nowhere to put, tough lift. Catcher is 0 for 2 today and tense. Yet to find the hit today. Flew out last time up and he pops it up this time behind third. Infield fly called for in foul territory. Phenomena puts it away. 2 down, bases remain loaded here for Carlton Starr. Lined out the center last time up. 1 for 2 with a single. Locked in still with first pitch Slayer though. Checked inside on the slider. Good hold as it's low and inside. 1-0. 4-seamer up, taken high. 2-0. Good hitters count for Starr. Slider hangs. Cracked by Starr. Dead center field. Back to the wall looking up Damon. It's a grand slam. Cannonball coming at you there. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma, as it is in the second deck, dead center over the batter's eye. Second homer of the postseason for Starr. This one's a grand slam to break it open. 8-2 Freebooters lead in the 5th. Here's Willie Wilson, 1 for 2 with a single as Black is now rattled. Heater down in the way off the plate low. Ball 1. Cutter up, pulled to third, diving Phenomenal to rob him of a hit. And throw on time to first, and that ends the inning. 5 home in the inning, though. 4 on the grand slam by Starr to cap it off, and 1 on the single by Taters. 8-2 to the 6th. Bench, Stanley and Clark do up. There's Johnny Bench, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Forcing ripping away, outside. Ball 1. Slider down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Screwball down and away. Fouled off, chased low, 1-2. 2-seamer up and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. First punch out there for Sutton. All game. Here's Stanley, 0 for 2. Curveball down and in on the first pitch, low, ball 1. 2-seamer down and away is low again, 2-0. 4-seamer up and away. Fouled off late, 2-1. Slider up and in. Pulled foul, it's 2-2. Screwball down and in. Chased a low, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Sutton. He's at 2 today. 2 down. There's Clark, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Slider down and away in the first pitch. Hit hard to first. Diving Taters. Knocks it down in front of him. Flips it to pitcher. In time. 1-2-3 inning here for Sutton in the 6th. He's got a quality start. Bottom 6. It's 8-2. Randolph, Bell, and Burks looking to put it out of reach. If we get to 10 runs, we're going to sim the rest of it. Oh, 10-run lead, I should say. Randolph 0 for 3 today. Contact for his lefty active against Black. Still tense, still out there. Curveball away, poked to right field. That's a base hit. Nice swing by Willie as he's on to lead off the 6th. Here comes George Bell. Doubled last time up. He's also hit a 2-run homer. 2 for 3 today. No move from the bullpen yet for the Grass Eaters. Cutter at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Middle of the plate fastball, hit up the middle. That's a knock for Bell. His single. He's now 3 for 4, and he's a triple shy of the cycle. 2 on, none down for Burks. 2 for 3 with 2 singles today, and there comes Ratonda Black out of the game as she'll leave rattled. 5+ innings today, 14 hits, 8 earned runs, no strikeouts, couple homers, runners on base, both her responsibility. Sign Blinder, the second-year reliever, coming out of the bullpen with Rally Stopper. And the righty deliver. Burks is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, looking to start it. Curveball in there on the first pitch, 0-1. Curveball away, popped up behind the plate. That's foul. Catch made by Bench, 1 down. Mash Taters is up next, 2 for 3 today. He had an RBI single last time up and an RBI double the at-bat before that, and then he popped out to the pitcher in his first at-bat. He's 2 for 3. Rally stopper still active for Blinder. Curveball up and in, rope foul on the first pitch, 0-1. Gotta stay back, Taters. Curveball up and in is skied to right center. Out for it, Barfield will make a catch, 2 down. 2 down, both runners still on for Say, 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball middle in, out in front of it is Say, 0-1 as he was ready for it. Curveball up and away, cracked the left center field, it pretty well, but that's going to stay in the park for Damon. That's a 1-2-3 inning as Blinder comes out of the bullpen and strands the 2 inherited runners. For the 7th, it's 8-2. Damon, Barfield, and Tantrum due up. There's Damon, he's 0 for 2 today. Sutton now locked in after a scoreless 6th. Heater down in the way, nub back to Sutton on the first pitch. Fields it cleanly, 1 down. Next up, Barfield is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Slider up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Screwball up, taken high, 1-1. Just nipped out of the zone. Forcing it down and in. Skied to right, hit pretty well. Burke's tracking it back to the warning track. Puts it away, 2 down. Base is empty for Tantrum. He's 0 for 1 today, intense. Ball hangs on the first pitch high, ball 1. Forcing him down and away, blew it by him, 1-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it off the plate, strike 3. Third punch out for Sutton, a 1-2-3 7th inning for him. Bottom 7, it's 8-2. Gant, Lift, and Star due up. There's Gant, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, facing Blinder. Fastball down, hard grounder into the left center, base hit for Gant. He'll be on with the leadoff knock in the 7th. Here's Lift, 0 for 3 today, intense. We're going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench is going to be, let's give it over to, let's go Trisha Lee, the third baseman. In the first game, she went 2 for 4. She DH'd in that contest. Pinch hitting here for Lift. Heater middle in, strike called, 0-1. Heater down, dump back to Blinder on the liner. He'll make a catch, 1 down. Pinch hitter retired. Here's Carlton Starr, who's locked in. He had a grand slam last time up and singled. He's 2 for 3 today. Heater up at the first pitch, rope to the gap, right center. That's going to be run down by Damon for the second out, though. Gant's still stuck at first. Here's Wilson, 1 for 3 with a single. Changed up and in, ripped foul early on it though. 1 is Wilson behind. Curveball misses inside from Blinder, 1-1. Heater up and in, 1 hopper to second, Buffler to first. That ends the inning. We're up by 6 here, heading to the 8th. I think we're good enough to sim the rest of the way. Phenomena, Buffler, and McGriff do up. Phenomena 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. We're going to need to sub in Rick Dempsey here. He's going to come in and play catcher. So replace Trisha Lee. We're going to go ahead and sim the rest of this game here as we are up 6 runs with 2 innings left to play. I mean, we came back from it. I think we should be fine in this situation. Let's see how it goes. Will we go up 2-0 in the series? Let's find out. They do get 2 as Phenomenal hits an RBI double and a solo homer, but we do hang on to win 8-4, the final score. So we are up 2-0, heading on the road to Parque de Jardineros for Game 3, also Game 4. Heaters taking on the Jacks in Game 2. Jacks rally to tie it at 4, but the Heaters end up winning 5-4 as they tie it up at 1. Grapples win a pitcher's duel 2-1 as they tie it up at 1 apiece, and the Sirloins sweep the Sawteeth with a 6-2 victory. So they will be moving on to the semifinals, where we will face them if we win this upcoming game. On the mound here in Game 3 for us, it's actually going to be Durbin Holmes here. He's going to be getting the start. He's going to be the 3 pitcher. Use the lineup we're going to use there, and then we're going to bring in Holmes here. Randolph will lead us off at second. He's locked in, followed by Bell DHing. Then it's Burks in right. Taters at first. Say at third. Star at short. He's locked in. Gann left, Wilson in the center, and Dempsey gets the start at catcher. Going over to the Grass Eaters, Phenomenal on fire at third base, followed by Buffalo at second, McGriff 10th DHing, Bench catching, Stanley at short, Clark 10th at first base, Damon in center, Barfield in right, Tantrum in left. Pitching matchup will be young Yolanda Cooper, the lefty on the mound for the Grass Eaters, and on the mound for us is righty Durbin Holmes, as both of them are looking to, both 22-year-olds square off, looking to get the better of one another. We're up 2-0 in the series. If we win Game 3, we will sweep the series and move on to play the Sirloins in the semifinals next episode. Parque de Jardineros coming up. Let's see if we can get it done. I'm excited. Let's go for it. Oh my. Game 3 coming at you, folks. We took Game 1, rallied from 6-0 down to win 7-6 on a walk-off double. Game 2 we had control of for most part. We put it away with a grand slam in the 5th inning, and we ended up winning 8-4. Game 3 coming at you, Randolph leading off. Batting 2 for 6 in the series so far. He's locked in. Contact versus lefty active against the southpaw Cooper. Yolanda delivers, cutter down and in. Strike call, 0-1. Heater up and away. Randolph goes with it to right center, but that's going to be run down by Damon. Good speed. One down. DH George Bell up. He went 3 for 5 last game. He finished a home triple shy of the cycle. He had a 2-run homer, a double, and a single. Heater down and in, chased it, jammed it, fouled off on the left side, right side, 0-1. Cutter down and away, swung late, 0-2. Cutter up, hard chopper through the legs of Cooper. That's a base hit. Bell on with one down here in the first. Now to bring up right fielder Ellis Burks, batting 4 for 8 in the postseason, with 2 RBIs driven in, both in the first game. Fastball down in the way in the first pitch, flew to right at Barfield for the second out of the inning. Now to bring up the cleanup hitter, Mash Taters. He's at first base today, hitting .375, 3 RBIs on the year. Doubled homer run and singled homer run in Game 2. Slider down in the way, low, ball 1. Slider down the way, pulled to right field, that's a base hit. 2 on, 2 down. Freebooters keep the inning going here for the 5-hitter. It is third baseman Ron Say, who's batting 2 for 8 in the postseason. Looking to get it started. Heater up and in, jammed to the right center field, hit pretty well. Barfield tracking, diving out of his reach. It was over his glove. That'll be extra bases for Say as 1 run is in. Say digging for third. He'll be in there with a 2-out triple as he beats the throw. Taters and Bell score. Freebooters get first blood in this game. It's 2-0. Grass Eaters scored in the first game. First inning, they scored 1 in the first, and they scored 2 in the first in the second game. We're the ones who scored 2 first this time around. Star locked in. He's hitting 4 for 9 in the postseason. He had the big grand slam in Game 2. He's also hit a 2-run homer in Game 1. He's locked in. First pitch Slayer active. Heater at the knees, line to left field. That is down for a base hit in front of Tantrum. That'll bring home the 3rd run of the inning. It's 3-0 as Say scores. Ron Gann up next, left fielder, 3 for 4 in Game 2. Sat out Game 1. Batting 3 for 4. Cutter hangs on the first pitch, chopped through the middle. That's a base hit. Freebooters looking to put it away early here as it's 2 on, 2 down. 8-hitter coming to the plate. It is center fielder Willie Wilson. First pitch Slater active. He's hitting 2 for 8 in the postseason. Cooper's already tense. 5 hits in the inning so far with 3 runs scored. Heater at the knees, dumped to short. Second right at Buffalo, though. That ends the inning as he was holding the runner. 3 home in the inning for the Freebooters, though, as it's a 2-run triple from Say and a single from Star. 3-0 to the bottom of the first. Phenomenal, Buffler, and McGriff do up against Durbin Holmes, the 22-year-old right-hander. On fire third baseman Norm Phenomenal leading off. He's batting 6 for 10 in the postseason with a 2-run homer, a solo homer, and an RBI double last game. Facing the young right-hander Durbin Holmes. Slider down and in, that's his best pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Maxed out junk rating at 99 already. For the young man, as that heater's in there at the knees, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Hit pretty well to center field. It might have jammed him a bit. Wilson back to the warning track, now in. Makes the catch, 1 down. Huffley Buffler up next, 4 for 9 in the postseason with 2 runs driven in back in Game 1. Four-seamer middle of the plate. Hard chop to short. Right at Star on the backhand. He'll make the play. 2 down. Base is empty from Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog. DH is tense. 1 for 8 in the postseason. Power's righty active. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Nubbed foul behind the plate. 0-1. Change it down and away. Taken low. 1-1. Two-seam repping in. Line at the middle. That's a base hit. McGriff gets his second hit of the series. He's on with the first hit today for the Grass Eaters in the first with 2 down to keep the inning alive for catcher Johnny Bench. Hitting 2 for 8 with 3 RBIs in the postseason. Slider away, down low, 1-0. Four-seamer at the knees. Poked the first soft liner to Taters. That ends the innings. He was holding the runner. The second, it's 3-0. Freebooters lead. Dempsey, Randolph, and Bell. They're up 9-1-2. Rick Dempsey leading off. Catcher's 0 for 1 in the series as a batter. High pitch active for him here. Cutter up and away. Jammed. Hit well to right center field as Dempsey went with it. That's down in the gap. That'll be a base hit for the catcher. First postseason hit for Dempsey. He's on to start the second. Willie Randolph up next. Second baseman. Contact versus lefty still active. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to right center his first time up. Cutter in there at the knees. 0-1. Cutter up. Poked to short over the diving Stanley's glove into left center. That's a base hit. 2 on, none down. Freebooters in business. Looking to capitalize and add to the lead. Here's George Bell. He's locked in. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Fastball middle in. Jammed him. Fouled off on the right side. A little late. 0-1. Good pitch from Cooper. Jammed him on the hands. Fastball away. This time he goes with it. Dumps it in front of Barfield for a base hit. Runners at the corner. Bases loaded, actually. None down. Big spot for Burks, looking to bust it open. He's 0 for 1. Ellis flew out the right his first time up, and he delivered. Chase the changeup in there. Bad swing. We're over aggressive. 0-1. Peter up and away. Jam hit the well to right center. That's down in the gap. Barfield does cut it off. He'll get it into second. With 2 runs single for Burks, it's 5-0. Bell to third. Runners at the corners, none down for Taters. 1 for 1 with a single. Infield in here, trying to keep it a 5-run deficit. Check swing, cutter taken outside. Good eye. Ball 1. Change up and in, pulled by Taters to right field. Right at Barfield, though, for the first out, as we'll have to hold. Barfield has the best arm of the outfielders. On Say up, 2-run triple his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Changeup taken out of the zone high. Ball 1. Two-seamer away. Cracked by Say. Dead center field. He got pretty good wood to it. Damon back to the warning track. Leaps at the wall to rob him of a home run. Tagging his Bell. He will score on the sac fly. It is 6-0 Freebooters as we double up in the inning. Taters hangs on at first. Here's Kyle Starr. RBI singles first time up. He's 1 for 1. Cutter up and in. Rope to second. Right at Buffler to end the inning. 3 home in the inning, though, as the Freebooters double up. It's 6-0 to the bottom of the second. Stanley, Clark, and Damon do up. There's Stanley hitting 3 for 8 in the postseason, batting in the 5 slot today for the Grass Eaters. Four-seamer down and away on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Change up and in. Strike called, 1-1. Slider up and away. Chased it, 1-2. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Curveball down and away. Hit up the middle through the hole, through the legs of Holmes. Lead off knock for Stanley. Here's Will Clark, the first baseman. He's tense, batting only 1 for 9 in the postseason with an RBI. Two-seam up and away on the first pitch. Poked foul on the first base side. That will get out of play. 0-1. Ball down and in. Hitting the hole to second. Slow roller. Randolph over. Gets the lead runner at second. Star back to first. That's late. Fielder's choice. 1 down. Here's Johnny Damon, the center fielder, hitting 2 for 8 in the postseason with a solo homer. Four-seamer down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Slider up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Change it down and in. Chase low, dribble back to the mound. Holmes to second one. Star to first. Double play. You love to see it. Another 0 on the board for Holmes. To the third, it's 6-0. Gant, Wilson, and Dempsey do up. Ron Gant leading off, 1-for-1 with a single today. Facing the still tense Cooper. Fastball at the knees, hit well by Gant, but he got under it. Back to center is Damon. Barely had to move for that one as he was already playing deep. 1 down. Willie Wilson's up next. He's 0-for-1. Cutter up and in the first pitch, rope to short. Off the leaping glove of Stanley into left center. That's a base hit. Good effort by Stanley. He just couldn't secure it. First hit for Wilson today. He's 1-for-2. With Dempsey up next, 1-for-1 with a single today. Cutter up and away. Cracked the right center field. Dempsey hit it well. That's over Barfield's head. He's going to one-hop to the fence in right center. Wilson to score easily from first on the double by Dempsey. 7-0 Freebooters. Piling it on. Here's Willie Randolph, 1-for-2 with a single today. Contact first lefty active here. Cut up and away, hitting the hole to first. Diving is Clark to snag it. Flips to first. E1 as it's dropped there by Cooper, and Clark is injured on the play. 2 on, 1 down for Bell. 2-for-2 with 2 singles. Clark has to come out as that is a very serious injury. It looks like it could be a wrist. Coming out of the game is the shortstop, Norton Pickle, as he'll move to shortstop and slot over whoever's at short. Elvis Stanley moves over to first base. And Clark actually was his shoulder that he was grasping at, not his wrist. So he dislocated his shoulder. He is out for the rest of the series. Cooper is rattled after she made the error. Runners at the corners, 1 down, 7-0 Freebooters. Bell looking to break it open. He's 2-for-2 with 2 singles today. Change it down and in is off the plate inside. Ball 1. Cutter down in the way, dumped him to center. That's a base hit. Run scores from third. It is 8-0 Freebooters as Dempsey moves in. Here's Burks, 1-for-2 with a 2-run single last time up. We get to the 10-run mark. Changeup hangs at the top of the zone. Ripped foul. 0-1. Heater down. Number to the mound. Cooper fires the second one. Buffalo to first. Late. Fielder's choice. 2 runners on the corners. 2 down for Taters. 1-for-2 with the singles. Mash looks to break it open even further. Fastball at the letters. Rocketed to right center field. Taters got a lot of that one, folks. Cannonball coming at you there to the right of center. Right at the batter's eye in center. That is a first homer of the postseason for Mash Taters. He had almost 40 in the regular season. He breaks it open. It is 11-0 Freebooters in the third. Here's Say, 1-for-1 with the 3 RBIs today. 2 on a triple and 1 on the sac fly. Cutter outside. Check swing. Good hold. Ball 1. Change up and in. Ripped foul. 0-2. 1-1. Cutter up, ripped to short, over the diving Stanley glove into left center. That is rolling. Damon does get to it, cut it off before the wall, throws it in, but it is a double for Say. Inning will continue for Starr, 1-for-2 with an RBI single earlier in the game. Change up, hard ground to the short, right at Pickle. He'll make the play to first. That ends the inning. 5 home in the inning, though, for the Freebooters as we break it open. It is now 11-0 to the bottom of the third. Barfield, Tantrum, and Phenomeno do up. We have to make it to at least the 5th inning before we can sim. Here's Barfield, 3-for-8 in the postseason with an RBI, facing Holmes. So we're giving up 2 hits here through 2 innings. Ball down and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. 4-seamer up and away, off the plate, chased, 0-2. Slider inside, hits Barfield on the shoulder as that X button acts up again for us. Here's Tantrum, 1-for-7 in the postseason. Helm's now tense. Slider inside on the first pitch, poked down the right field line. Burks going over for it, dives and keeps it in front of him. Barfield digging for third, throw in from Burks is cut. Runners at the corners, none down. All it takes is 1-hit batsman to change momentum. Here's Phenomeno, 0-for-1, still on fire. 4-seamer down in the way. Fouled off. 0-1. 2-seamer down and in. Chase, number to short. Starr flips to second 1. Randolph to first. Late fielder's choice, but a run does score for Phenomeno. It's an RBI, 11-1. Here's Buffalo, 0-for-1 today. Ball down and in on the first pitch in the dirt. Good block by Dempsey. Ball 1. Two-seamer down and away. Buffler ropes it foul on the first base side. 1-1. Change up and in. Turned on, hit well to left. Right at Gant, though, on the line. 2 down. Runner hangs on at first. Here's McGriff, 1-for-1 with a single. Forcing him down and away in the first pitch. Polk to left center field. That is down for a hit. McGriff's second of the day. He's 2 for 2. 2 on, 2 down. Grass Eaters stay alive here for Bench, who's 0 for 1 with RBI hero active now. Slider been away in the first pitch. Whiff through it. 0-1. The ball down. Fouled off. 0-2. Down and away. Hit them up the ground to second. Randolph there. Taps the bag at second to end the inning. Holmes does give up a run after hitting a batter and giving up an RBI knock to Phenomeno. 11-1 to the 4th. Or RBI ground out. Gant, Wilson, and Dempsey do up. We're still up by 10. Here's Gant, 1 for 2 with a single today. Facing the still rattled Cooper. Change it up and away just high. Ball 1. Pass down with late. 1-1. Change it up. Crack the left center field. Running it down is Damon for the first out, though. Next up, Willie Wilson, 1 for 2 with a single. First Slayer active here. Check swing on the cutter outside. Good take. Ball 1. Change up taken high. 2-0 the count to Wilson. Change up. Line softly to short. Right at Pickle. 2 down. Here's Dempsey, 2 for 2 today. RBI double last time up. He's also singled. Or RBI single earlier. He's also doubled. Chased in the dirt on the heater. 0-1. Bad swing there from Dempsey. Slider hangs. Cracked the center on the line. Right at Damon. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom forward still 11-1. Stanley, Pickle, and Damon do up. Here's Stanley, 1 for 1 with a single today. Change up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Off the plate inside. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. 2-1. Slider down and away. Number in the hole to first. Taters over on the dive. Cuts it off. Flips to Holmes, and it was in time, but it's an E1 as he drops it. There's Norton Pickle, the shortstop. First at bat of the postseason for him as he came in for the injured Will Clark. Holmes now rattled after the error. Curveball down. Low ball 1. Forcing it down and in. Rope to second. Right at Randolph. Who leaps, makes the catch. Fires the first. Double play. We love to see it. 2 down. Bases empty for Damon. Who's 0 for 1. As Holmes back to tenths. Slider put in on the first pitch inside. Ball 1. Forcing me down and in. Also inside. 2-0. Ball away. Turned on. Pulled foul by Damon. Out of play on the right side. 2-1. Two-seamer up and away. Whiffed on it. 2-2. Down the way. Fouled off. 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Poked shallow left center. Gant coming in. Gets there for the 3rd out. Nice pitching from Holmes. To the 5th. It's 11-1 as we get around an error. Randolph, Bell, and Burks do up. There's Randolph, 1 for 3 with a single today. Contact for his lefty still active. Curveball down in the way. Line to first. Right at Stanley. 1 down. There's Bell. 3 for 3. 3 singles and an RBI today. Heater up, chased high out of the zone, 0-1. Cutter up, hard chopper through the middle. Base hit for Bell, his 4th today. He's 4 for 4 with 4 singles. He's on 1 down in the 5th, and that'll bring up Ellis Burks, 1 for 3 with a 2-run single today. Reefs on it, fielder's choice last time up. Cutter up away, high and outside. Good take, ball 1. Slider hangs, hard chopper through the legs of Cooper into center. Base hit for Burks. He's 2 for 4. 2 on, 1 down. Freebooters looking to add on. Here's Taters, 2 for 3 with a 3-run homer last time up and a single. Cooper done after 4 1/3, 16 hits given up, 8 earned runs, couple homers. She's in line for the loss. Joanna Heater coming out of the bullpen. Haven't seen her since game 1 where she got rattled. Ended up taking the loss in game 1 as she came unglued in the 8th and 9th. Heater away off the plate, ball 1. Heater down the way. Taters ropes at the left, but right at Tig Tantrum. 2 down. 2 on, 2 down for Say. 2 for 2 today. He's hit a 2-run triple, a sac fly, and a double. Heater middle in on the first pitch. Jammed him as he just got around on it, but he was late. Over for it is Damon in the gap. He'll put it away to end the inning. Bottom 5, it's still 11-1. If we can get through this scoreless, we will sim the rest of this game, as it should lock it up for us. There's Barfield, hit by a pitch his first time up. Still a little peeved at that. Two-seamer away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Forcing him down and in. Jammed him, 1-1. 0-2. Slider down in the way. Hit at the first base line, just foul. 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Check swing high and inside. 1-2. Ball down in the way. In the dirt. 2-2. Change of middle away. Hangs. Number up the middle. Slow roller for Randolph. A bare hand to his right. Fires. 1 down. Next up, Tantrum. 1-for-1 with a single today. Four-seamer inside. Blew it by him. 0-1. Slider away. Whiffed on it. 0-2. Ball down in the way. Off the plate outside. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Blew it by him. Strike 3. First punch up for Holmes today. 2 down. Base empty for Phenomeno. 0-for-2 with an RBI and a fielder's choice ground out last time up. He's still on fire. Change it down the way in the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Poked foul on the left side. That's out of play. Jammed him. 0-2. Ball down and in. Chased and fouled off. Still 0-2. Slider up and away. High. 1-2. Good take. Two-seamer up and in. Ripped hard. Foul by Phenomena. 1-2. Change it down in the way. In the dirt. 2-2. Slider down and in. Number back to the mound. Holmes there for it. Fires the first. 1-2-3 inning for him in the 5th. We're up 11-1 here heading to the 6th. That should be a big enough lead for us to sim the rest of the game. Looking to get the sweep here against the Grass Eaters in the quarterfinals. Let's see how it pans out with 4 innings left to play. 11-1 to score here in Game 3. We already won the first 2 games. Let's see if we can go for the 3-0 sweep. Come on, guys. We can do it. I believe in you, boys. I believe in you. And we get attack on 2 more runs as George Bell hits another postseason home run. It is 13-1 the final score. We will sweep the bottom seed Grass Eaters, knock them out of the playoffs. We're advancing to the semifinals where we will take on the number 2 seed Sirloins. Both teams did sweep their opponents, so both of them will be equally rested. Got to sit in the rest of the first round here. Heaters take Game 3 against the Jacks. 4-0 shutout for Mike Musina, the Moose. Overdogs rally to win 4-2 over the Grapplers, taking the advantage at home. Jacks force a Game 5 as they win at home 7-1, or win on the road 7-1. Grapplers win 3-2 to force a Game 5 as well. Both series going the distance. Jacks pull the win 7-1 in Game 3. Or Game 5, and then the Overdogs shut them out in Game 5 as they upset the top-seeded Grapplers. So last year's champions, the Heaters, are out in the first round. Grapplers are also out. Overdogs will go on the road to face the Jacks. For us, we'll take on the Sirloins here in the second round. Semifinals matchups are now set. Game 1 here, Danny Deals will be on the mound for us. No record, a 2.57 ERA and an 0.86 whip. And on the mound for the Sirloins is their ace, Chug Burberney. No record, a 1.93 ERA and a 2.36 whip. It's going to be a good matchup here. We'll see which team will come out on top next episode. And we're also going to go ahead and see the alternate uniforms here for the Sirloins here, as we have yet to see them in the series. That's the lineup they're going to be going with. They're going to have Brett, Mann, Slamus, Toot Whistle, Stake, Green, Evergreen, Bash, and Corman. This should be a fun matchup. I love it. That's going to do it for me tonight, guys. We do manage to sweep the Grass Eaters in the first round of the playoffs. We are now advanced to the semifinals for the 2nd straight year in a row, looking to get past the Sirloins and make it to the finals. Tune in next episode to see if we can get it done. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe button down below here on Twitch. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform if you so choose. Until next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys may be.